Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you've been well. Tonight we're going to do another reaction video. I got a little list you guys have given me of Tom McDonald songs that are faith related. So a little bit about my channel, Faithful American. Faith is capitalized because it's number one in my life. Yeah, faith is number one in my life. So I'm in the Word. I try to be in the Word every day. It's done wonders in my life. I totally surrendered about a year ago, going on a year, and it's changed my life. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a pastor. I'm not trying to shove it on you, but, you know, my mission is to put out some content people can enjoy. I've got different hobbies I'll talk about here in a second, but main thing is in each video, try and put a little piece of scripture that's encouragement for others, and hopefully it can help somebody like it's helped me. Okay, what else on my channel? So I'm an outdoorsman. I changed the angle of the camera here. I spun my chair around a little bit. You can see some animals up here. These are mainly from Africa. At this angle, I've got more you can't see. I'll try and move around here as I shoot a few videos, but some of my content is firearms related. I'm a gun nut. What else? I got duck decoys. I carve decoys, so I've got a decoy shop. There's a couple videos out there. I'm going to shoot a few more there, how to make a decoy. I collect decoys. What else? Archery. A bunch of Fred Bear collection. I don't know. Outdoor stuff. But I'm having fun with these videos, and you guys have been super kind to me. So I just started this channel in January. I think I had 70 subscribers maybe 2 days ago. I do a couple Tom McDonald videos, and I'm over 150 now. So that's a blessing. I don't do this for money or fame. These things are not monetized. Again, it's just to have fun, share the word, and that's it. It's not so complicated, okay? So we're going to jump in here, see if I can do it without my glasses on. I'm blind as a bat when it comes to reading. So can't believe I haven't seen this video. You know, this is 3 years ago, 24 million views. I haven't seen it. I promise I'm not going to do a video if I've seen it, so I'm not going to fake a reaction. But this one I'm looking forward to. It's got Struggle Jennings, looks like Adam Calhoun, Nova. So I'll try and keep up with it, not pause too much. But, you know, let's keep going. In God we trust. All right.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan. It's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy. There's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then
I don't know. I mean, Tom, you might be giving them too much credit. The schools dumbing them down for a certain purpose. I think that's way too strategic for our education system, I can tell you. You know, are they dumbing the kids down? Yeah, they're dumbing them down. But I don't think it's their strategy. I think it's because they don't care. You know, we've got a broken education system. I hate to use that word, but when you spend more money per kid than anywhere else in the world, and I don't even know if we're in the top 50, and we're the most developed country, it's pitiful. Yeah, so I don't know what the fix is for that. I know they're talking about some changes with the Department of Education. I'd probably gut that thing, get it out of there. There is nobody in D.C. that's doing a daggone thing to help your child's education. If you think they are, you're part of the problem. So that may not solve anything, but it'll save a lot of money, you know. School choice. Why would you be against school choice? You know, why would you oppose that? Why would you oppose the ability for someone to be able to take their child out of a bad situation and put them into a better situation?
they deleted whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home?
Yeah.
Both political parties are equally...
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, do you hear the left? You know, they love that word hate, and they love to hate, you know. Oh, Chad, what do you mean? Why would you say such thing? They hate the cops, they hate ICE, they hate MAGA, they hate Trump, they hate the Constitution, they hate the founders. I could keep going on and on, right? So it's hate, 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 hate. All this hate being thrown at their fellow countrymen and women. you know. I don't ever hear any hate about Iran killing 50,000 of their own people, or, you know, the genocide that's going on in different parts of the world. Northern Africa, China. Don't hear a thing, you know. All they do is run their mouth about our own country, how they hate it so much and how we're evil on the right. I don't know. I don't know how we change this thing, but
just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say is depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Ship the left to the Middle East, and we'll find out how their policies and their ideology work out. They're gonna find out real quick, right? Oppression. That's real oppression. It's not here in the United States. Ain't nobody oppressed here in the United States.
Quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray.
Yeah. Like paper in the rain. He makes those references a lot, right? Just being wet and soft and limp like a noodle, whatever, man. Just no backbone, no grit, you know. That's to the left. He's talking about kneeling, man. The only time he kneels when he prays. Man, this kneeling thing, you know, I don't know, y'all, maybe a couple of you saw it, probably didn't, but I got a video out there on my channel called No Super Bowl for Me. And I shot a video of why I was not going to watch the Super Bowl. And I think it says something like choosing God and country over entertainment, right? So that's just, it's a personal choice for me. But it's got a kneeling reference in it, or it's got a history with the kneeling that just, it was the end for me. And what that was is, what was it, 7-8 years ago, whenever it was with Kaepernick and that whole thing, kneeling for the anthem. I was deer hunting on a buddy's property in Middle Tennessee, and we got done deer hunting. We came in, it was dark, and we were at his mama's house to eat dinner. She was cooking for us. And we walk in, everybody's standing there and looking at TV, and we're like, what's going on? And they're like, they're kneeling for the anthem. We're like, what? Look at the TV, and guess what? I'm a Steeler fan since I was a little kid, Steeler fan my whole life, all the way through adulthood, Steeler fan. Guess who it was? Pittsburgh Steelers. Guess when the last game I ever watched? I didn't watch that game right there. Whatever game was before they kneeled. So, you know, I'm a little hard-headed like that. And but I don't tolerate it. And, you know, I try and do what I can. I'm not perfect, but that's what I'm talking about. We got to not tolerate this stuff. We got to not support it. You know, that's all they understand. I'm just one little guy, but if we all did it, it would make an impact. So, I don't know. Let me go back a little bit here.
You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave. The man on the news says the problem is
I like that camera.
I'm just a small town boy with big
Here comes struggle. Come on, struggle.
The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to humor rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer.
Does that guy look good in a cowboy hat or what? I mean, dang. I love cowboy hats. I've got like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different cowboy hats. I got a camo cowboy hat that I hunt out of, but once in a while. But, man, I love them, but I wish I looked that good in a cowboy hat. That's a sharp-looking hat. All right. Let's go back here. Sorry, struggle. Apologize.
Or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a
Yeah, there will be a revolution if we don't find resolution. I mean, you got to pay attention to his lyrics, man. He's like spitting riddles, you know. Playing on words. It's hard to follow it sometimes. I love it, but you can't catch it real quick. Yeah, man, if we don't do something to turn this thing down, you know, there's a lot of people getting pretty comfortable with saying civil war. And I don't like to sensationalize things. But at the same time, man, I don't know if it's too much light, man. That's a lot of light. At the same time, it ain't good, you know. And that's what I worry about my daughter and my grandchildren. And, you know, I don't know. I don't want something bad to happen, but if it's going to happen, I'd rather do it while I can still help out. But I'm not promoting that. I hope it doesn't. But, man, something's got to give, you know. Something has got to give.
If we can't find resolution, and a threat is a promise. Stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest. Test of time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set the higher ground or drown in a drama.
Strap on the armor of God. I think that's Ephesians 6:11-18. I love it. Matter of fact, I didn't know he was going to say that, but oh man, I ain't got it. I'll show it to y'all later. I carry an armor of God coin in my pocket every day just to remind me when I need it.
For what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warrior that we're needing.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers.
Woo!
The man on the news,
I like that flow right there. It's got a nice beat here.
Going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so
In God we trust. Nice, nice, nice. Boy, that was nice.
I can ask.
Well, there we have it. That was a nice song there, man. It was. I'm sorry if I paused it too much. You know, when you got multiple singers like that, you're trying to catch them. You know, you can't stay in the flow too long with them. But anyway, that's a good video, good message. And God we trust. That's a good person to trust in, because outside of that, good luck. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. And until I see you guys next time, God bless all of you. Levi, do not knock this table over. See you next time.